Hi, this is Peggy McGill, and I am shooting a little video here while I am on the way to a network luncheon. And so one of the things that I'm trying to do a little bit differently here is do things when I think of them, whenever possible, instead of putting it off. I could say, oh, I could do this later when I get home, but why not try to take advantage of little moments like this and do things as you think of them instead of putting them off, because those things tend to not get done. So a little background of me. About 4 years ago, I decided to start kind of looking into something on the side. I have had a professional job, was making decent money, but I was spending more than I was making, and so I wanted to I didn't really want to cut back. Instead, I wanted to increase my income. And so I started looking at, what's another way that I could make some more money and add some money onto, my paycheck. And I really did not know hardly anything about network marketing or direct sales or anything like that. So the first thing that I kind of looked into was a very well-known, well-established company that has catalogs with a lot of variety of products in there. Very easy, small little book. You might know what I'm talking about, but a very well-known, well-established company. And so I kind of looked at that a little bit, and I just really wasn't sure. And then I was invited to a home party, and I had never really been to a home party before. Didn't know anything about the company, never heard of it. And so I went to the party, looked at the products, and I just loved everything that I saw. And of course, I have expensive taste, and so some of the things that I wanted were far outside of my budget, which, if you're familiar with party plan companies, the consultant there explained to me the Hostess plan and how I could get some of the pieces, the things that I was looking at, some of the items, for very little money by hosting a party. So I was like, okay, I'll host a party. Never did that before. So, and didn't do a very good job at it, because I invited over 45 people and had 3 that showed up. But I watched her, and she came in and set up and, did her little presentation, and I watched how people interacted and, loved the product too, and were making orders, and I was like, wow, I could do that. I'm like, how hard is that? You could walk in, you got your stuff, you put it on the table, I'm like, I can do this. So I joined, and I didn't have a lot of orders on that. She's like, you can make this, your starter show. So I went around and hustled and got more orders to add on, and I was like, I can do this. And so I did really well in the beginning. I mean, for our team, I was hitting, top numbers. I was hitting, with sales and, booking parties, and I was making money, and I was really doing well, and I really was enjoying what I was doing. Then I started bringing on some teammates, and I'm thinking, this is it. This is my ticket out of the job that I was really not liking anymore, and really looking for something else that I could do. But then what happened is the people that I brought on didn't do what I did. And, they worked a little bit and then they quit. And, they didn't bring anybody else on. I kind of thought, well, I bring people on, they're going to be just like me. They're going to get to work, they're going to book parties, and they're going to bring people on, and then that's going to multiply, and that's going to multiply. And it didn't happen. And so, things that I just wasn't making any money, and I was just barely staying active. But I hadn't given up on the idea, and I was trying to still figure out how to make it work, when another opportunity came along. And this is not a party plan, it's a little bit different. But it's actually my husband that showed me the products from somebody that he works with, and I had absolutely no interest. But he kept talking to me about it, and so finally I was like, all right, I'll take a look at it. Basically to prove that this is a gimmick. These products don't work, it's a gimmick. But I ended up finding out that it actually did work, and so I signed up. And again, I signed up 10 people in my first 30 days and skipped the second level and went straight to the third level in the company in 30 days. And I'm like, this is, watching other people are building, I'm like, I got this. But the people that I brought on didn't do anything. You know, they didn't bring anybody else in. They weren't following, you know, the steps, and it all fizzled. And, you know, so, you know, I had to take a look in the mirror. It's like, what am I doing or not doing? And I realized that it's the skills and the mindset that I was lacking. And not the, you know, I had the passion, I had the will to want to do it, but I just didn't know how. And so I have spent the past year really reading and researching and learning the skills so that I can be successful, and then hopefully share that with my team and with other people that just want to build a successful business in whatever company they want to be in. So that's my story, and that's what I have going on right now. At the bottom of this, you should see a link, and if you click on that link, you can enter your email, and I will be sending out some tips and some insider information that I only share. I don't share it publicly. I share it with people that are on my list. So if you'd like to get on the list and get some of the information that I share, then go ahead and click on the link below, enter your name and email, and then you will be getting some insider information. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.